Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is talking about the products that I have been loving during the month of April. I have a variety of skincare, hair care, body care, and makeup. So I tried to keep it around 10 products, which I think I did. So let's get started talking about what I have been loving during the month of April. First is a foundation that I'm wearing today and I really absolutely just can't stop wearing. And it is the Fenty Beauty Light Illusion All Day Wear Broad Spectrum SPF 18. And I have it in the shade Soft Sand M2. It took me a second to find it, but this is what it looks like. It comes with a pump. Mine's a little messy because, like I said, I've been wearing it today. It's a glass bottle. It is definitely a high-end style packaging. I think too it is a higher end style foundation. Now, this is not drugstore, or maybe I should say this is new drugstore pricing. I think this foundation comes in right under $15. I think it's around like $13.99 or something like that. You can sometimes find it on offer at Ulta for like buy one get one half or something along those lines, but it's definitely a little more pricier than what you would think of at the drugstore. But it's such a good foundation. If you were to be, or if I were to be blindfolded and put this foundation on, I would, and not know what kind it was, I would think it was definitely something that you would get at a more expensive price. I find that it lasts all day on my skin. It gives me a nice luminous effect. I'm not a big fan of matte foundations, but it's not too luminous. I'm wearing it today, but I have mixed it with some Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, and I'm also wearing a very illuminating primer under it. But yeah, I just really think that you can get, it builds up. I would say the coverage is probably around medium, but it's definitely buildable. So I apply it with a sponge, with a beauty sponge, and it's just become a jump to kind of my favorites along in my foundation stash. And this is the one I really have been reaching for the month of April. I find that it wears well all day long. Like I've said before, I usually put my makeup on around 6 a.m. and I need it to last, and this one definitely does have that lasting power. Also too, I feel like it looks good on camera, and I think that's kind of a little bit the test. If something looks good on camera, it's really a good foundation. So I would highly recommend, if you were in the market for a new foundation, checking this one out. Next up is something that I have been very interested in, and I have seen different brands of these, and for some reason or another I just haven't picked it up. But this is the Catrice Prime and Fine Makeup Transformer Drops, and I have the lightening and the darkening. Now, I think that this is such a great invention, because if you think about it, especially when we change seasons, our foundation may be either a tad too dark or a tad too light, depending on if you're out in the sun any, which I don't recommend. But if you're more like me and this time of year you really step up your self-tanning, some of your foundations you might find to be a little too light. And then vice versa, when we move into fall and maybe you stop self-tanning and you are more moving a little bit on the paler side, you don't want to run out and have to rebuy all your foundations. And in the past, what I have done is I have mixed foundations that are too light or too dark with other foundations. Well, the problem with doing that is you kind of mess up the consistency of that foundation. So like, for example, if I were to mix this foundation, the Fenty Beauty, with, like, if this was too dark for me and I was to mix it with a lighter shade of a matte foundation, well, I'm messing up the consistency of that. So that's why I think these drops are great, and I have really been using these a lot more so the darker ones. I think I've used the light one maybe once, but I just think that these are wonderful, and they are kind of like a must-have. Plus, they don't break the bank. The reason I picked up both, I really was in the market for the darker one. The reason I picked up both is I think Catrice had buy one get one half at Ulta, so I picked up both of these, and I'm really glad I did. Staying with makeup. Now, this is a product that I picked up probably in the month of March, and I didn't start using it right away. but once I started using it, I can't put it down. I'm not wearing it today, but I literally was wearing it yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before, and I'll probably wear it tomorrow. It has just jumped up probably to my favorite palettes, and it is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. This is exactly what I'm looking for in a palette. I like the Modern Renaissance. I have the Modern Renaissance. I like it a lot. But for me, it has a little too much reds and pinks. This one, I feel like I can get a gorgeous kind of bronzy eye out of it. I can get a warmer eye, and then I also can go in with the Dusty Rose and get kind of a lighter pinky color eye. I just really have been enjoying this palette. It's definitely moved up to one of my favorites, like I said, and my problem is I'm afraid I'm gonna neglect all my other palettes and just continue to use this palette, but it's really good. It's got that normal Anastasia. I know that the Subculture palette, which I never picked up because it just wasn't really colors that attracted me. I know there was some problems with the formulation of those shadows. These shadows are great. They're just like the Modern Renaissance. They blend like a dream. They layer well. They are just gorgeous to work with. So if you were in the market for a new palette, I would highly recommend checking this one out. The month of April has been the month of highlighters for me. I picked up a lot. If you watch my spring haul, you will see I kind of went a little crazy overboard with highlighters, but one has really stood out among all the rest, and that is the Becca Parisian Lights. And this was kind of shocking because when I look at it in the container, it looks very pink and it looks like something that I would not gravitate towards. But when you put it on your cheeks, and I'm not wearing it today, I'm sorry, I should have, it has got a duochrome, which brings pink and gold together, and it is stunning. It looks so gorgeous on your cheeks, on the high points of your face, on your eyelids. I've worn it on my eyelids, and it is just beautiful. Now, it's not the easiest to find. I had to get mine on Beautylish. I know you can also get it on BeccaCosmetics.com, but this is just, if you were looking for a new highlighter, I would recommend checking this one out. Staying with makeup, this is one, I love when something unexpected falls into my favorites, and that's definitely this next product. This is the Nyx Worth the Hype mascara, and to show you how unexpected this was sent to me free. I think I made an Ulta order and this was thrown in. I must have ordered some Nyx stuff, and this was kind of like the free gift. I have been loving this mascara, and really it's the only mascara that I've been reaching for the entire month. I find that I can also wear this on my lower lash line and I don't have any problem, which is very odd for me. If you've been following me for a while on YouTube or on Instagram, you know that I really gravitate towards my MAC Extended Play mascara on the bottom lashes. Just that's my go-to. But this one I have found I can also use on the lower lash line. I don't find that it smudges. I don't find that there's any flaking going on. And for the price for a drugstore, I think this is a great solid mascara. As for makeup, is a lip gloss that I have been reaching for pretty much probably on the daily. I've kept it in my purse all month, and because I wanted to use it, I feel like I kind of had been neglecting it. And almost every time I wear it, I have somebody ask, oh my gosh, what is on your lips? And it is the Fenty lip gloss. This is their universal lip gloss, and you can see it's just a nice nude color, and I think it would look great on anybody. It has a beautiful or a wonderful big doe foot applicator. It smells of candy. I think it kind of smells like Jolly Ranchers. The packaging is really pretty. I like that it's squatty. It fits well. It kind of is the size almost a little bit bigger than a lipstick. It's not really your normal lip gloss size, but it fits well in a handbag, and this is what I have been wearing on the daily the whole month. Moving to, I have one body care product. Now, I have really been stepping up my gradual tanning during this month. As it's getting warmer, I kind of just want to have more of a glow. So as you know, I use the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan Mousse. That's my favorite. Problem though that I was having is that when I get out of the shower or the bath and I want to put that on, I skip lotion. So I felt like my skin was kind of drying out a little bit. So when I was in New Orleans for Bon Jovi, I went into Lush. And I was talking to the girl that was helping me, and I mentioned something about that, and she said, well, you should try one of our body conditioners. So she gave me a sample of this next product, and I came home and fell in love with it. I fell in love with it to the point that I ordered the big size, and it is the Rose Argon Body Conditioner. Now, how I use this product is I bathe, I use shower gel, I clean my skin, I shave my legs if I need to, and right before I get out of either the shower or the bath, I put this on my skin, and then I just kind of lightly rinse it off, and then when I get out of the bath or shower, I just pat my skin with a towel, and then I go in with the self tanner. So this kind of gives a nice base of hydration before I go in with the self tanner. Plus it smells so, so good. I'm really in love with the scent, and I have been loving this product. I have one hair care product, and this is something that I was when I saw it first come out, I was intrigued by it. So if you followed me on Instagram, and maybe on here you might have known this, I might have talked about it. I have scalp issues. I have dandruff really bad. I've been battling dandruff for years. I use a special shampoo once a week for it, and it helps it somewhat, but I also have an itchy scalp, and it tends to get irritated easily. I have to be careful with the products I use. That's why I have to be very selective with like the dry shampoo that I use, because it tends to irritate my scalp. So when I heard that this was a product that you could put on like kind of in between washes, and it would help with irritated scalp, help with dandruff, I was like, I have to have it. Now it does have a hefty price tag. I think it comes in around $40 or $50, and it is the Oribe Soothing Scalp Soothing Leave-On Treatment. And y'all, it is just that. It is soothing. So it has like, I don't know if you can see the type applicator it has. You just squeeze it out, and it comes out from the top, and then I just kind of place it in the places where I need it. If it's in the back or here, and then I massage it in, and it doesn't mess up my hair. It doesn't make my hair like sticky or gritty or sticks together or anything like that. I would never know it's there. It smells very like fresh, and kind of has maybe a little bit of a peppermint type scent, but it just feels so good. So like if my scalp is itchy and I put this on, it's just like an instant soothing. It just soothes it. I find that it will cause my flakes to go away. It's just a great product, and I think that this is going to be like a must-have in my hair care collection, because it is just, I have fallen in love with it, and it's a very unique product. I haven't seen anything else out there that actually does this. So I have 3 skincare favorites. Now, none of these are new discoveries for the month of April, but I've really fallen in love with them in the month of April. One of them I have been in love with for a long time, but I've just really been using it constantly the month of April, so I thought I would talk about it. And that is the Jordan Samuel, the Aftershave Balm Cleanser. Now, I wear a lot of makeup on the daily, so I do a double cleanse. I like a balm cleanser or an oil cleanser first. This one is so good. It smells so good. It smells of cucumbers, and it's not a balm that's too thick. I love the Colleen Rothschild balm, but for this time of year, I feel like it's too thick. It's more of a winter balm for me. But this is kind of like a year-round balm. I love the packaging. I love massaging it in my skin. And as you know, I really don't think Jordan can do wrong. And this is definitely one of my favorite products. Well, I love all his products that I use. I really do. But this is a great, if you're looking for a balm cleanser, just go check out Jordan and check this one out, because it's really good. I started back using an old favorite of mine at night, and it is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is just a really good, solid nighttime, and you can use it daytime. It really, other than the fact that it's called Advanced Night Repair, there's no reason why you can't use this during the day. It's just a solid serum. It does so much. I feel like it hydrates my skin, it plumps my skin, and it just is a solid anti-aging, and I hate using those words, but it's a solid serum that's good for your skin. So if you were in the market for one, check this one out. And lastly has probably been the highlight of the month. If you've been following me on Instagram and have been following me through the spring challenge, which is kind of a wellness skincare challenge I've been doing with a few other Instagrammers, you will have seen this product ad nauseum. It seems like every category, there's so many categories this product fits into for me, and it's because it is something that really has helped my skin. And what it is the Bedrock Balm. Now what this was sent to me by Bedrock, and it's a zinc style balm. Now if you open it up, you will see, I'm going to hope that it will zoom in. It is just a white balm. Now, you don't really dip into it. You just kind of spread your finger on top of it and some comes out, and then you pat it where you need it. Now, let me tell you a little story. So last Saturday night, I went out to dinner, and I had some wine at dinner. And while I was sitting there, I could feel my face just flushing, like I could feel it getting really warm. When I got home, I washed my face, and my face was so red. I put some of this balm immediately on the red spots, and I got in the bathtub. By the time I got out of the bathtub, my face looked normal. The redness was gone. I used this, I even today used it under my makeup, because when I woke up this morning, I had some redness here, so I put it on there. It helps so good. Makeup, as you can see, sits fine on top of it. I even have found that if I have skin irritation somewhere on my body, like a bug bite or something, use this. It helps so much. I think if you have children, this would be good to use on them with, like, you know, the summer coming, people get bug bites, you get sunburns. Let's hope you don't get sunburns, but we all know that's going to happen. And this is just great for any kind of skin irritations. So you can find them on Instagram. If you have a question, I will link them down below. But this is just such a great product, and this definitely has been a favorite for me for the month of April. So yeah, so those are my favorites for the month of April. Please tell me in the comments below what you've been loving this month. And I can't believe we're here and it's May. This is so crazy. But I hope as always that you found this video enjoyable and informative. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope to see you back. I consider please subscribing and giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye y'all.